I apologize if you hear a whirring. My PlayStation is switched on because I'm about to play some SingStar. Why? For the reason I'm doing this review. This is a non-YouTube voiceover community review, by the way, for a special reason. Today, Wednesday the 20th of January 2016, marks 10 years of High School Musical's release into the world. Now, BL15, I was like 6. No, I wasn't even 6, I was 5. Jeez, like it's before my birthday, so I was like 5 when this movie came out, and I can't imagine my childhood without High School Musical. It's what made me fall in love with the idea of school musicals. I thought high school was like High School Musical. I was that kid until, about primary 7. But basically, this review is going to be on High School Musical. I'm sure you don't need a High School Musical review because, let's be honest, half of the planet, even the parents, have seen High School Musical over the years. But just so you don't know, there are 3 movies in this franchise. High School Musical, High School Musical 2, and High School Musical 3 Senior Year. The first one starts on New Year's Eve, and Troy Bolton, a sort of star athlete at his school, meets Gabriela Montez, a shy, bookish girl, at a New Year's party, and they get they get spotlighted, so they have to sing a karaoke duet. So they do that, and then they start to be like, oh, I think you're cute, like flirty, but yet not flirty. And turns out she's a new student at Troy's high school. And by some string of unusual events, they both end up auditioning for the school musical. It's incredible. It was so unique at the time, and I think it's become very unoriginal since High School Musical because so many films try to do the same thing. Then High School Musical 2, they all get jobs at a sort of holiday resort for the summer break, but not just any resort. Sharpay and Ryan Evans' family's holiday resort. And if you don't know, which you should, Sharpay and Ryan are like the siblings. They're a bit diva-ish, especially Sharpay. And there's more string of crazy events. And then of course High School Musical 3, it's their senior year of high school and their final school musical. And it's so heartbreaking that that's the last one. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, the cast is so memorable. Like Ashley Tisdale, Vanessa Hudgens, Zac Efron was my first ever celebrity crush, and that was back in the first High School Musical before puberty took control of him and made him the hunk everybody sees him as now. I feel special to have been one of those people who had a crush on him before that transformation happened. The music, who could forget? My favourite song in the entire franchise is Stick to the Status Quo, because it's the most catchy, and I love all the little bits of dialogue in between. I make creme brulee, or I bake, what is it? I can't even remember, it's been that long since I've seen this movie, I can't exactly remember whether he says I bake or I make creme brulee. I don't know. But anyway, it's such a good song, and only a few years ago did I realise that it was a message. People expect you to stick to certain cliques and expect you to have one stereotype or one category in life and in high school that you have to fit into, and that's where you have to stay, and you can't do anything other than that. And it's such a negative message in that song, but as a kid you don't think about that because you're so busy singing and enjoying the music and the dance and the choreography that you don't think about the message in the song. And it's like, oh, it's still my favourite song despite the fact it spreads a negative message, and you should do the opposite of what they tell you to do in that song. The music's catchy, the choreography is catchy, and there's just so much humour in the dialogue, especially with that guy who's like, I play the cello. it's great. So basically, this wasn't even a good review. I just wanted to tell you how much I love High School Musical and that I can't believe it's 10 years since it came out. What is life? Anyway, I will see you very soon, because tomorrow, aka Thursday the 21st of January, because I'm filming this on the 20th of January, well, I'm recording this, but tomorrow is my first show. I'm in the Snow White pantomime in my town, my local theatre group. We're doing Snow White, and our first show is tomorrow. It's opening night tomorrow, and I have never done a proper show before. It's my first proper show, and I'm so excited yet nervous because I'm really nervous though, because there's one quick change I don't think I'm going to be able to do quick enough. But let's hope it, because it's my last dress rehearsal tonight, and I'm really nervous, and I just hope it goes well. Okay, I'm going to try and calm down now. I'm just so excited. Okay, I will talk to you soon. I hope you all have a great day, and hopefully I will see you next week with a new review.